Hello everyone, this is Cowboy 2011. Welcome to another video. It's been a while since I actually had to talk. Been a little occupied, but anyway, here we go for the Injustice 2 skins. This is actually pretty sick. So the first skin we got here is the Garrick Flash. As you can see here, it looks it looks pretty sick. I can't wait to see this skin in action. It looks really good. One of the good skins, as you can see, it's not in English. I don't exactly know what language this is, I'm not gonna lie. And the guy who got the game early posted these pics on his Twitter, and this is where I got it from. His Twitter's in the description below if you wanna. Maybe he's posted more stuff since this video's been out. I don't know, you can go see. But anyway, if we go look at it looks really good. He's played with Flash a little bit. It looks really good. Go on to the second skin, and that would be John Stewart Green Lantern. As you can see here, he actually looks really good. If I was going to play Green Lantern, this is probably the Green Lantern I'd play, just because I knew him since I watched the animated series when I was a kid. Not only that, we can look at the shaders, and we actually know which shaders. If you go down to like where his shader is, it goes green, gray, black. Of course, green is the color of his power, gray is the accents, and black is the thing. Knowing that, we can actually look at these other shaders, and the biggest color on that shader is the Green Lantern's power, or Hal Jordan's, what he'll be turned to. So you got a red, a gray, a dark green, an orange, a yellow, a light blue, a dark blue, a purple, a lighter purple, an indigo color, a black, and a white. So he's gonna have some pretty cool constructs. He's gonna be really sick doing those constructs. Next we have, oh god, I pushed the wrong button. Get out of there. Next we have Mr. Freeze. This is probably one of the weakest looking designs. Yeah, it doesn't have that pop that makes him feel like Mr. Freeze. You know what I mean? You know, they could have done some cool things just with this design. They could have put a helmet on him, of course. They could have put ice on his arms to make it understand why his arms are out. Or not in a suit, you know. Then after that, you could have done something different, like maybe put sleeves on him. And, I don't know. These are poorly photoshopped pictures I have, so just go by that, because they don't look so great at all. Like I said, it doesn't look that great. I got like ice, like I don't know, that smoke that comes out of ice. Can't think of the name of the fog, you know, by his left hand. I didn't know what else to do there. Anyway, that's how I would have done it. I think that would have looked way better, especially just with the glass over his head. It would have made me feel like it was Mr. Freeze, but this one doesn't exactly feel like Mr. Freeze. Up next, we have Power Girl. She actually looks really good. I'm kind of curious since she looks facially the same, if her voice is going to be the same as Supergirl's. I don't know. I just don't know what her voice would sound like compared to Supergirl's. I don't really know that many Power Girl animated, or where I've heard her voice to make it distinguished, like, yeah, that sounds like Power Girl, and this sounds like Supergirl. They could just put Supergirl's voice on there, and I'd say that's fine, just with different lines, I guess. But she looks pretty good. She looks more modernized. She's got a triangle thing instead of just a big ass circle on her breast like in the comics. But anyway, we go on to the next one. That's Reverse Flash, and he looks really good. He looks sick. He looks really sick. I kind of wish I could change the colors. I don't know why. I just feel like if he had more black, maybe it's just the silver throwing me off. Anyway, he still looks excellent. Looks really good. And finally, the last one is Vixen for Cheetah. I actually didn't see this coming. I thought Vixen was going to be her own character, but she's just a Cheetah Premier skin, and she looks really good. I want to know if she has some dialogue lines for Jon Stewart, since they were in a relationship in the animated series. I don't even know if they're actually in a relationship in the comics. I didn't follow Vixen too much. So anyway, these are the Premier skins, and there's something that's really interesting. The only reason why he got to look at these is because he's making a team battle. I translated like the top left one, it says assign computer, middle one, overview, right one, inventory, and if you look at the bottom, you'll see the price. The Premier skins cost $6,000, And this man who played the game for I don't know how long, how much XP did Flash have? So he has 501 XP with Flash, and he has 600 points. If you can buy Premier skins, this kind of sets the, I don't know, there seems to be the deluxe edition loses its touch because Jon Stewart can just be bought and Power Girl can just be bought with in-game currency. You'd just be unlocking them day one. But of course you get the first three characters of DLC. I don't know. Of the deluxe edition, yeah, I'm not too sure. But if these can be bought, I can't wait. Like, I can buy all of these. I can buy a Power Girl, I'll never use Power Girl. I can buy Vixen, never use Vixen. I can buy Mr. Freeze, never use Mr. Freeze. I can buy all these skins and never use them. That's usually what it comes down to. I need them, but I will never use them. But anyway, I just think that out of all these, probably the best one looking. I still think Reverse Flash is probably the best looking Premier skin, because just probably about the detail. Second one, Power Girl, and the rest fall pretty much the same. And then Mr. Freeze is the weakest, because this design is just not Mr. Freeze. It's not Mr. Freeze for me. If you just put glass over his head, I think he'd be fine. Or, like, cover his arms up, he'd be fine. I'd like him better. But him just exposed, he has no helmet, it just doesn't look right, in my opinion. But anyways, guys, these are the 6 Premier skins that have been leaked. There could be more, we don't know. And I don't know if they'll be adding Premier skins later on just through updates, like, say, a Bizarro skin for Superman or Cyborg for Superman. And I guess the only one that we haven't seen actually in-game is a Grid for Cyborg, and he's going to look sick. Anyways, guys, this is Cowboy 2011, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!